rising out of bed.
It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, Jose Soriano. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And now it's even up.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kwan wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. On the ground, Shanuel tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Will Brennan, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
And now the
David
DH,
Fry.
David Fry. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Ramirez at second. Santana on at first with 2 down.
an at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's the ball. Off the mark there. Going to count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Rawley's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Outside low. And a count now even
2
up.
balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, 2 strikes. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. There's Lane Thomas now. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. In there for strike 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, by you gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh, and this one gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. That's in there. Popped in the air, left field. Kwan flashes the leather on the run and catch. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering, and it just misses.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Schanuel, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going, gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Gets the call, and the count 1-1. Got him looking. 2 gone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Soriano back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that skips into there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Arias jumps out of the way of ball one. In the air, right side. Trout settles under it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Right side, Rengifo. To first, that's out number 3. Guardians fail to score, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the second, now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Daryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's going to be Taylor Ward. In there at the knees. And that's strike one. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back safely.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Pickoff throw. Moncada gets back easily. And that's the second disengagement now. The 1-2. That one just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Moncada leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Glove side, but it gets through. Moniak around third. He'll score. The relay to the plate.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Shadwell at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And that one fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it for the second out. The relay. Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game.
Right fielder, Mike.
And that one is inside. Up and in, and now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fights it off, he'll see another. Out to short. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back base hits. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Trout on third. Soler on at first with 2 down. Inside corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 2 full. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. First pitch just misses. Kwan, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Next pitch is outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ripped on the ground to second, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Will Brennan.
And now Will Brennan, 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Foul ball there. Two outs. And that is out of play. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Sam Hentges.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Moncada leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball. On the ground to third, Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. And a curve is down and in. Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty popped up to the left into foul ground. Nabs it, and that is that. Angels held in check. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back in Anaheim as we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
RBI single his last time up.
And ball one.
Outside.
Ground ball left
That ball's
side.
foul.
And that goes foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
that's
Just
low.
missed. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Bo Miller.
2 down, base is empty. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That
Counts
one
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One, 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Not
2
close
balls,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
2-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball got him right
He
there.
had 2 strikes on him, and he
Now
hit him.
batting, center fielder
Here comes Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Naylor off of first with 2 away. Base knock right field. Throw into third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost
Now
start for
batting,
some, so that was
second base,
nicely done to beat the odds.
Arias.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. That's to third. Moncada throws across the diamond, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Zach Neto. First
Ball, that's
offering,
off
and
the
it
plate.
just misses. He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
To third might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Nolan Schanuel getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Strike on the inside corner. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And that's ball 2.
We got a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Everybody looking when we pass it low. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
now pitching.
Trevor Stephan into the game.
Number
I
37.
think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, right field. Brennan sizes this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Soriano back to work. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
0-1's the count.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Tyler Anderson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Silseth, a right-hander, loosening up as well. On the ground at first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 away here in the 5th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard on the ground to first. Schanuel takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail it 6-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Jorge Soler. Just missed.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball. There's a strike. And now 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ohapi up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Moncada. This to center field. It gets down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard. He's in there. Taylor Ward will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Moncada runs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Checks over to first, back safely. Ground ball, could be 2. The underhand flip, there's 1, and that's 2. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're through 5. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Moniak on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting. First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana digs in now. Santana, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball 1.
misses for ball 1. Santana checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball. And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find his zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David
Man
Fry.
at first, digging in, David Fry. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Misses again, 5 in a row. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rengifo on the move towards foul ground. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Miller.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul straight back. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
1 ball,
offering is
2
outside.
strikes.
Santana leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside
That's ball
low,
2.
and the count is even, 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Neto.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner.
1 ball,
That's
2
impressive.
strikes.
That to right. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. And that
Ball, that's
misses. And it's 1-0. To third, Ramirez. Whips it across. That's the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Angels.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Gonzalez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Lane
Leading
Thomas.
off for Cleveland, center fielder Lane Thomas.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Moniak on the move. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, second base.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And first offering is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rocchio in the box again, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Suarez getting loose out there. Number 57 getting cranked up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak makes the catch. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Nolan Shallow.
There's a strike. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And it stays fair. Now, Jorge Soler.
Designated hitter, Jorge.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Trout leads off first with one away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas should have this one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So man aboard. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and he just misses. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Steven Kwan.
Gonzalez back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Gonzalez delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the
right
adjustment.
fielder,
He came
Will
at him with the
Brennan.
breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Moniak squeezes it, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That
One
one way
ball, 1
inside.
strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Backed
Ball
off the
2.
plate that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Two outs.
That's
Just
a ball.
missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that
Ball
one missing
inside.
inside a sharp slider.
Count is 3-2.
This one in the dirt. And a payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Guardians lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore. I don't play that anymore.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
29.
bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
Tim Herron.
He's making his second appearance of the season. Here comes Yoan Moncada. That's in there. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that's in for a strike. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Bounce to Santana. He takes it on his
He's
own.
out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Taylor
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
0 for 3 in this one.
To the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 57. This is his 3rd time out this year. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry.
David Fry.
Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen, Tyler Anderson. The veteran southpaw is getting ready to come on if needed. Silson also throwing. Outside
Ball 2.
low, 2-0.
2-0.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
out.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
I got 3 and 2.
On the ground to the
That's
left. And that's just foul. Stays alive. This to third, but it kicks foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of
Now
pitches
batting.
and ends up
Catcher,
drawing the walk.
Bo Miller.
Very gritty.
Man at first, nobody out. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Swings through that one.
The high fastball,
0-1.
particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Fry stands at second with no outs. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
That one fouled off. On a line, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Almost got him.
Inside. That's ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.